Hey guys, welcome back to CadenceRC. I'm trying to make sure I'm even working here. Hey, so this weekend, we had a lot going on this weekend. Got out for the first weekend with 208RC Insider. Got a chance to run one RC cars, and we ran our Losi NASCCARs as well. A little bit of just test and tune. You know, it was really interesting to get out and drive those cars this weekend. The one RCs, when I had gotten them out previously, I had really struggled with their solid axle at the back of those things, and getting out and actually running them though on the real track. You treat them like a real car, and I've got to say that actually I had an absolute blast running those cars. I got a chance to drive basically all of the chassis, and one of the things that's really cool about them, you know, even though they're an 18th scale car, I didn't bring one with me, but you know, figure they're about the same size as my Mini B here. But really fun to drive, and really different as you go across the different cars. Obviously the shorter chassis on sprint cars are going to be very different, but also having the wings on like the super modified and my stock car, you have to treat them all very different because they're all very different driving experiences. So super fun today to get a chance to run those for the day. Decided today, trying to figure out how to get a video out and kind of show everything. Decided to just kind of show the action in the background, so kind of made a video, but it was sort of incomplete. So yeah, up here right now we've got the 1RC action. Again, if you guys want to check out this, it's check out 208RC Insider. There's a couple of websites that are kind of dedicated to this right now, but that's kind of one of the main ones. We can get out and so you can kind of learn about when the events are going to be. I'm trying to do Friday nights, and you know, if you want to get involved with those, it's going to be super fun. And then as the weekend went, we actually on Saturday, so that was actually Friday night that we went and did that. Saturday, I got out with the guys, and we'll see some Mini Z action in the background here in a bit. But on Saturday, we got out and ran at Hobbytown here in Boise. Got out and ran the Mini Zs. They set up a new layout, and they actually put the grippy side up for the first time that I have run it, which was really fun. Chasing around, I have the P1, McLaren P1 is the car that I have currently. And that thing has been so hooked up. It's all stock except for tires, and that thing has worked so well. I was kind of finding that chassis was a little easier to deal with than the longer chassis this weekend, but yeah, super fun to get out and run those cars. They're trying to set those up so every Saturday and also on Mondays we can get out there and run the Mini Z cars. And just for those of you that don't really know anything about those, they're, you know, highly scaled. I don't know what scale those things are, but highly detailed, smaller scale cars, super fast, not terribly inexpensive. I think they run between $180 and about $230 depending on which body you get. They make drift versions, they make a crawler version of those things. And then obviously all the sports cars, supercars, and so really fun. And then of course, you know, I showed in one of our last videos, you know, Associated's making that new super duper version of those things. Oh yeah, 28 scale. Is how big those things are. But yeah, really amazing to get those things out. After we did that, you might have seen there in the previous segment on my videos here, we got out and actually ran drag cars for the first time apparently in about 2 years that we've had anything with drag cars this weekend. Really sad to see Scott wreck one of his cars this weekend. That was painful to watch, like slow motion, fast motion. One of those things where it's like happening, you can't believe it's happening and can't avoid it. And but yeah, so he'll get that car fixed. Luckily he had another, and Will's car was absolutely on rails. It sounds like there's going to be a little bit more. I'm still, even though I was there for the event, I don't know exactly what the plans are as far as getting something really detailed organized for those. But the drag racing was actually really fun. It's made me, gosh dang it, you guys, you keep making me buy cars. And I probably am going to need to buy a drag car. So I'll be probably looking to pick one of those up here at some point. I'm not in a rush, but because I have just bought all these trucks. I actually just bought another truck. I bought a 10th scale truck to go with my the SCX 24, and then I also have that Traxxas 18 scale truck. So, so I've been on a little bit of a bender for buying cars. But yeah, this in this segment of the video, we can see you've got the 787 Mazda. Man, that thing was absolutely beautiful. You know, it's always hard getting out there with those brand new cars, and you know you're just going to beat them up. But that car is stunningly beautiful. And then Sunday, really great of the guys out at Eagle Hills Raceway to host a free event. So we had a huge turnout for this weekend out there. Really fun. I actually, for the second time a couple weeks ago, I did some RD for my first time, and was very lost and struggled and nervous and really struggled. It's much harder than you think to sit up there and announce, because there's a lot that you've got to take in all at once. But this time I felt way more comfortable. I felt like I was able to kind of see a little bit better of what was going on and talk a little, you know, was more informative about what was going on during the races. And hopefully we'll get better and better at that. Huge shout out to Sean Ayers and Shane Stone. They went out to, where was that? That was Hank Perry RC Raceway this weekend. They went to Roar Championships in Spokane, Washington, and cleaned up. Those guys did really well. I think they brought home trophies in all or most of all of their classes. I know Sean was able to take home the win in Spec Tire E-Buggy. So yeah, what an amazing weekend for those guys. Really excited to have our locals get out and run at a big event like that and do really well. So that was really fun to see. So for this weekend, we've got at Southern Idaho Road Runners, they're going to be running a combined program. So this weekend we'll be doing the on-road classes. So all the Tamiya TT01, TT02, the Losi NASCCAR, all of those different cars for the first part of the day. And then for the second part of the day, we're going to change up the course and we're going to do a combined program. We're going to throw the oval cars out on the track as well. I think it sounds like myself and Kevin Klein will be taking turns getting that whole thing going. So that's going to be kind of an adventure, because I don't think either of us have really. I think Kevin has at least started an event, you know, put everybody's names in and got all that stuff started. As far as this, my phone, as far as getting things going, but I have not, and so it's going to be interesting getting things started. But I think we'll be okay. Definitely feels good to be able to help, and you know, the more people that can do this stuff. You know, shout out to everybody this weekend. You know, out at Eagle Hills Raceway, that free event. They did ask us to stay and pull up pipe. We had a good amount of people there at the end of the night to pull up pipe, because we are getting a new track out there. So the next time we run out at Eagle Hills, we're going to be running a brand new track. Anyway, that's kind of all I had for today. I kind of, like I said, I kind of threw this up because I didn't have any time to shoot any video at Eagle Hills, and I got as much video on the other stuff as I could. I kind of did some experimenting. Kind of found that the 60 hertz frame rate on my camera doesn't work as great as I would have liked. I was hoping to get some more detailed shots of these cars, be able to get closer, and maybe it is better. It'll be fun to do some experimenting, but holy moly, these things. I was saying in the last video, at 18 miles an hour is the top speed for, like, my car is completely stock. You just can't believe how fast those things are when you scale them down to that little track. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next. Oh, look at my timing. I just finished my video.